Sagittarius, someone is needing your energy, your wisdom right now. You are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model, guide, and who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. Sagittarius, you are probably wanting to move on and beyond. You're trying to step into a new market, new territory, a new field, but something is happening right now where it's not exactly time, and that might be frustrating you a bit. Journey popped out here as the second card when I was meditating on your energy, and it says you may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. This card was in reverse. There's something about being still right now that's really important. And I don't know if it's because there is someone that you're helping, mentoring. It could be someone in your family that you're supporting that needs your energy, your guidance, your wisdom, your covering, your protection right now, and it's kind of got you in a standstill energy. I don't feel like you're excited about this, but it just kind of feels like some obligation that you're in right now. Frozen beneath the deck, and it says there may be a hiring freeze or no new work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. So for those of you where you're looking for work or you're trying to expand, you're trying to grow in some type of market that you're in, you have some type of entrepreneurial project and you're trying to gain new customers, whatever this is, if it feels like it's stuck or frozen right now, this feels like it's for a reason in terms of your expansion, your growth, because there are some the cards that are out here, the journey being reversed, frozen being here, that kind of indicates a standstill energy, but it does not feel like it's because you're not doing your part. It feels like there's something to be gained from this time of stillness. Now we're going to get some tarot out here to help us refine this message, but before I do, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping with you, Sagittarius. If there's anyone DMing you or messaging you pretending to be me, it is not. I will never reach out to you to do a private message with you. Cover yourself, protect yourself, block and report if that's happening to you. So God, angel, spirit guys, tell us a little bit more for Sagittarius. What's happening here? The overall vibe, energy, essence that Sagittarius is in for their money, fortune, and career reading. Who are they at this time? What are they working through at this time? What are these cards here to indicate? What do you, God, angel, spirit guides, want Sagittarius to know? Let's see. Okay, what else? Okay, that kind of popped out kind of funky. Here you are. This is the energy that you're in. Being a protector, being a provider, being the person who's balancing career, maybe those entrepreneurial projects. When I see the Queen of Pentacles out here, I also, in my mind's eye, see the Two of Pentacles, just kind of that juggling, that balancing energy. But this is you trying to make sure that you're making decisions that are really good about securing your finances, securing you and your family. You're really trying to be mindful about the moves that you make so that it ensures that your family is secure. Now, another card that popped out here is the King of Cups. It was facing me in reverse. And so what this feels like is being very careful not to make decisions. If you have a choice that you have to make, being very careful not to make a decision that is overly emotional, right? Because it is about your family. It's about long-term security. This is a settled energy, the Queen of Pentacles is. And so if there's someone rushing you, or if there's someone who is using your emotions to try to get you to make a decision, that might be a little bit of a challenge for you. I'm going to get some more about what your overall energy is. God, angel, spirit guides, why is the King of Cups here in reverse? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What is this about? For some of you, in your connection, you're having a hard time. There's something related to money, career, work, fortune, finances that's putting you and your spouse, that's what I'm getting, in a interesting place. You're not exactly seeing eye to eye on this matter as well. One of you feel comfortable about making maybe a decision to purchase a home or a new investment to go into a new market, and it kind of feels like the other partner is not exactly comfortable, and maybe they are the ones who are making decisions emotionally right now, and it kind of feels like you, Sagittarius, you're really thinking logically and reasonably. You're thinking about the long term. This other person that maybe is, again, your partner, maybe business partner, is a little bit emotional about this. Let's see. God, angel, spirit guide, tell us more about why the King of Cups is out here next to the Queen of Pentacles for Sagittarius and their energy right now. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay, so there's some clarity, some breakthrough. Whatever this is, it's clear to you, Sagittarius, whatever it is that you want to do. Now, there's this stuck energy that is around you. And again, it could be a business partner. It could be your own emotions that you're still trying to process. You're probably being asked or called to take a leap of faith, take a step in a new direction. But there's some hesitancy here for some reason, internal or external. Now, this breakthrough energy says that there's going to be a cutting through some inertia. So maybe in the past, there was some disappointment, Sagittarius, maybe some losses, and it kind of turned you off. You kind of, wanted to slow down, be careful, be still in terms of making choices with your heart, right? Or making choices that you felt would be good for you. It just kind of feels like you kind of moved into a place, Sagittarius, where you weren't exactly trusting of your heart or your decisions. And so it kind of feels like this kind of standstill, apathetic, kind of closed off for whatever reason. This is kind of going away. But there's something here that is still kind of in your energy. And again, I keep going back here. This could be a partner, a co-parent. It could be someone that you're working with, but this also could be you too in your emotions, because the Four of Cups is here, another card that signifies the emotions, feelings, the heart. But there's some breakthrough happening here, some clarity coming in that's making your decision very clear to you about what it is that you need to do and how you need to do it. And so I do believe that this energy is going to continue to clear out. We're going to get some advice out here, but this is a very fascinating energy. You are very clear about what you want, right? There may have been some information that has come through that has helped you to become confident and to get certain about what it is that you want to do. Maybe everything has kind of hit the fan in your workplace, whatever it is, but there's breakthrough here happening for you. But there's something or someone kind of getting in the way of that. That's what I'm feeling right now. Guide, angel, spirit guides, let's go to the advice for whatever this is right now. Thank you, guide, angel, spirit guides. I also kind of get the vibe that if this is a person that is kind of slowing you down because maybe they want your wisdom, or they're wanting you to kind of be close to them, so it's kind of getting in the way of your progression, it feels like it's been kind of a little bit of a burden for sure, because your ability to move on is challenged a bit. But Sagittarius, it just kind of feels like you're ready to continue to grow your finances, grow your money, and whatever this is that you are working toward. God, angel, spirit guides for Sagittarius, what is the advice with what they're working through for their growth, for their expansion, for their continued progression, for their wise decision making, for their security, for their stability? God, angel, spirit guides, what advice do you have? Let's see. Okay. So there's something about family. I think this is a co-parent or a partner that has kind of been not seeing you eye to eye in what it is that you want to do. So this is about family. And it kind of says, be careful about the battle that you're in, okay? There's a battle energy here. And for some of you, now this is where it's going to get very specific. For some of you, the emotional stuff that's kind of getting in the way. For some of you, you're wanting to move. You're wanting to buy a new home. You're wanting to take a new job. You're wanting to expand your project in a way that puts your business in a new market to potentially gain new customers, earn more money. There's some step, Sagittarius, that you're wanting to take, and something about the family, your relationship, your partner, maybe children, maybe other people that are kind of connected to the family but not exactly in the home, but they have a lot of power and voice in terms of what decisions are made within your family. It kind of feels like something, and it could be a mother-in-law too. We have the Empress out here. It kind of feels like they have been in the way. It's been causing some conflict. It's been a battle of convincing other people about this step that you want to make or this decision that's being made. It just kind of feels like there's been a little bit of back and forth words about this. And again, possibly with the mother-in-law or with your co-parent or with your partner. But Spirit is saying that there's something that you're going to have to let go of to move on to a time that's less turbulent. So to come out of this kind of battle energy, convincing energy as relates to your family and your home, again, maybe this is a sister, a mother-in-law, a mother, a partner. It just kind of feels like there's something that has to it's going to be hard, but there's something to let go of and move forward in, right? So you see the water is incredibly choppy on this side of the boat, but it's going to a time that's less turbulent, water that's less choppy and turbulent. So it kind of feels like the path of least resistance. So I'm going to get a little bit more. God, angel, spirit guides, why is the Six of Swords out here? What is this path of least resistance? Tell us more about what to do here in this. What's needed? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For Sagittarius, please. Okay. Yeah, there's some change happening. Okay. If everything feels like it's kind of falling apart because everybody has their own idea, their own way of thinking about how this should kind of come about, it's almost like you kind of have, this is inevitable. Like this change that's happening. There's a deep change that's happening, and it's nothing that you can really do to stop it. But out of this, after the Tower, you know, there's the Star. You know, after that, things begin to heal. God, angel, spirit guys, tell us more about why the Tower is here. Yeah, this change has to happen, and it's going to break everything down to its bare parts, its raw elements, so that rebuilding can be clear, so that there can be clear, strong, healthy rebuilding that creates a stronger foundation. Tell us more about why the Tower is here, God, angel, spirit guides. Yeah. This Tower, this change, making this decision, for some of you, maybe it is thinking about the family first. It's been a battle. It kind of feels like a lot of conflict, not seeing eye to eye, but whatever this is, it's what's going to support your family to continue to grow together, to get closer. Your money, career, fortune reading, Sagittarius, is about you and other people right now. It's about you making a decision that's healthy and good for your family. It's been a battle. There has been some losses here, but this is about opening up your heart and making sure that the decisions that you make really are centering the people that you love. It's going to be hard, it's going to be challenging, and this looks different for everyone, but no matter what, this change that's happening, the decision that intuitively you know you need to make, it might not be the decision that you personally want, but it's the decision that feels like it's pretty much better for the tribe, it's better for the group of you. It kind of supports this sense of community and belonging with you, your partner, and your family, and it kind of feels like it's about love. Like, where is your love and what is your priority here in terms of the decision that you need to make? It's going to be hard, but I think, again, with this cup being out here, this huge cup being out here, intuitively you know the best decision to make. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I love you. I hope you're well. See you soon. Bye.